Okay, everyone, let's start with programming with JavaScript. In this session, we will talk about everything within this course. And welcome to TechAid again. If you are new to this, let me tell you that this is a part of front-end development course, also mobile and web development, offered by Meta. And what you will learn over here is test-driven development, JavaScript, front-end development, object-oriented programming. So what I will show in this video is that you should enroll first of all in this course, or you can audit this course. So let me go to this course first, and if you audit the course, you will not able to judge the marks or judge the assignment you have done. So I will share the assignment thing with you, and I received 97.6%. It's not that I can't get 100%. It's just because I know what the error I have done, and it's not always that you have to achieve the best score. Okay, so this is the certificate, and what will you do in this is that I have also shared the introduction to front-end development with you. So now it's time to progress with programming in JavaScript. I've already told that what it consists of and what are the course material. So introduction to JavaScript and declaring variable, then testing things also comes when the weeks proceed. So if you are new to this, you should try step by step. But if you are familiar with JavaScript, or if you have uh, taken the course of me, I've already taught this in Hindi in a playlist. I will share the link, and also if you are not seen the video of introduction to front end development, you should also watch that. So let me go through these assignments. There are many assignments. So I will try to be crisp and concise so that you will get to know more within less time. So this is the assignment in which I got 90%, and I will tell you where I was doing the mistake. So let's quickly discuss this. So this is the introduction to JavaScript, and very basic if you already know JavaScript. So the first question is, you can run JavaScript in a web browser DevTool console? True. You can easily press F12 and you can do it. Then you already know how the comments are done in JavaScript. Okay. So this is another comment, multi-line comment. Yes. Then third one is, which of the following are valid data types in JavaScript? Then string and null. You didn't select all because numbers and booleans are also data type. I thought they were talking about the exact keyword, but it's not that. These all are the valid data types. So this was the error. Now, which of the following is the AND logic? AND logic is this one, double AND. Coming back to next part, this is which of the following is assignment operator? So this is assignment operator. This is equating operator, and the last one is type checking also. Okay. And talking about this, so if you know how to do this, just let me show you, so that if you don't know, I'm sorry if you know, and still you will learn something. I have just pressed the F12 button, and I think, yes, so the console is over here. Okay, now let me clear this first. Clear. Now if we paste this out, so the exact code is written over here. Okay, and if I just enter, you will see hello. How many times? 6 times. Let me make it little bigger in size, so you can see this, that hello is written 6 times. That's how the things go, and we can easily check in console also. And you already know the logic if you know C++. Coming to the other thing, so you know that if I is 3 and J is 5, but it required both the condition to be true, so goodbye is the answer. Then what will be the output of this? You can understand. This is the OR condition. So any one of will be true, it will be good to go. And you know J is 2, so it is smaller than 5, so hello will be printed. Okay, the result of not false is true, you know this. and the logic or operation is of the symbol. Okay, so these are the 10 questions. Let's come back to the build assignment again. Hope you understand that it was that easy. Let me go back to the graded assignment again. So I will just prefer you that if you know already JavaScript, or better to brush up first. So that is a good thing. Coming to the next part, this is yes, this is the building blocks of programming. So the model quiz also I got 90% in this because I did a silly mistake in one question. So what is this? This is an object of JavaScript. Okay, talking about this, there will be uncaught syntax because hello is not completely covered with this. Then what is the value printed when the following code run? So letters, because 0, 1, 2. So 0 indexing shows it is letters. Then the following code, how many methods does the bisecond object have? So you can see we have two methods, start and stop, which is calling the function. So 2. Okay, so it is also written over. Which are the following code, when the following code run, what will be printed? So here goodbye will be printed because you just trying and throw new error. When there is an error, it will catch the error and goodbye will be printed. Okay, when the error is thrown, the code will execute the code inside the catch statement. Okay, then if you mistype some code in JavaScript, that is a syntax error. And the following code execute without an error, not quite right. Yani we have to take this one. So will the following code execute without an error? So it's the answer of this will be yes, because the answer is 34. If one of them is a string, adding is concatenation. Okay, you should see this video if you want of error handling. And what will be printed the following? It is be undefined because we have not defined result. And what is the output of the following? And believe me, you can check this by just copying and trying it in console, just as like I have shown the hello part. What is the output of the following code? Null, because the string is not matching, so null is the correct. And it does not contain the string yellow, it cannot be matched. Okay, now talking about the 10th question, what will be the output of the following code? And if they are asking out to this question, so this was an error. The catch block will execute and print because of the range error. So there is a range error. Okay, so the catch block will print this. This was all about the building blocks of program. Talking about building a function. Okay, so programming principle, JavaScript. Just submit this. Now this is what we called browser and VS Code in browser. So I have passed this with 100 points. So we have to build a functional program. Okay, so it's just preparing. Wait for some time, and we can see the VS Code. Let me open another one also. So these kind of graded assignment teach us a lot. Okay, let's wait for this to open. So everything is already being set up. Yes. So I have written the code already. So I will explain how I have written this. Okay, the markup is not working. I don't know why. Okay, everything is fine now. Let me just. So you already know I have. You are familiar with this VS Code thing because I have already told this in the introduction to front end part. If you haven't watched that video, because HTML and CSS are covered over there. Here I am talking about JavaScript. So the task one is of, let me discuss every task. and building a function-based console log message. So in this exercise, your task is to code a function named console styler. Okay, and what every step they are talking about is written over here. Okay, so initially I have written this. As you can see, I have changed it because while console logging the message, they've also shown that we have to console log. Okay, in the fifth point, they've written finally console log the message in style variable inside the console styler function declared. So the right thing is to, if you are watching this video, you should first go to this lab. If you have enrolled or not enrolled, you can still check this out by auditing it or read it first and try it yourself so that you will understand this. Okay, so while these two are done, then we have to just concatenate with the background thing, and at last we have to console log. So I have just made the same pattern of all of this so that console logging doesn't cause any error. Okay, then the part 2 was build another console log message generator. So everything is written over here. Okay, everything. So you just have to read it that the color is tomato, then font size is 50 pixel, and the same thing I have done this. Then if the reason is birthday, then console log happy birthday font style. Then if else reason is champion, congrats for the title. Okay. So at the else part, you will write the message and style. This was the second task. Everything is written. You just have to copy paste and use your if else brain. Easy thing. Run both the console styler and celebrate styler function. Okay, there's one thing I forget to mention is this, the parameters. You will say, how did I know these parameters? This is what it is. Color, background, font size, text. These are the parameters I have written. Okay. So console styler will accept 4 parameters. So these are the 4 parameters. Talking about the other one, this. So this celebrate styler will accept the parameter of reason. It's already written. Okay. So everything is written. You just have to look it out, and that will be easy. So now console styler, we have to invoke this. So exact thing I have written. Not a big deal. Then the second thing is celebrate styler birthday. At last, there is insert a congratulation custom message. So at last, I have called the style set celebrate and then just pasted this thing. Okay. Easy thing. Let me see if it runs. All right. So it is running perfectly. That's why I got good grades. Congrats, happy birthday, you made it. Congrats on the title. So all the outputs are shown at once. Okay. So this was all about this particular thing, building a function program. Hope you got this in JavaScript. If you want to pause and see this, let me stop the video. You can stop the video. Let me stop the screen at particular points. Okay, I think I have done this. Now you have, I think it is clear now. Talking about the other, I don't know why it is showing each and every time. Yes. So building an object-oriented program. We are done with the building functional program. Now building an object-oriented program. It's also a browser project, and this is also a browser project. So let's see this first. I hope both the browser can be shown simultaneously. So until the lab is preparing, you can also open the lab if you are working side by side. Okay, so the lab is prepared now. What about this lab? Alright, this is the OOPS program, object oriented. Building an object oriented program, yani OOPS. So we have passed this also, and how to, what is this and how to do things in this. So each and everything is mentioned over here. The task one is, hope you can see this. Let me show the task one. I will tell about the task one, and similarly will proceed for more tasks. Okay. So I have done this. I have completed this. So I will pause also so that you can read how I have done this. The task one is code a person class. So if you don't know object-oriented programming in JavaScript, you should watch the videos and learn. And then you should head over to this. Or if you know but you need a little brush up, you can still get a quick review. So the code a person class. Code a person class with 3 parameters. So we have Tom 20 in 100. So this is what things look like. So we have a constructor named Tom, age 20, energy 100. Now this is default settings like you do in Python using self. So the same thing is this dot name. The syntax is in JavaScript. Now they have also said that there are 2 methods, sleep and do something fun. Sleep will increase the energy, do something fun will decrease the energy. Alright, as the name suggesting, the same the code is suggesting. The code a worker class. Now I have to extend the person class as they have shown with the additional parameters. XP means experience point and hourly wage. So I have a constructor again with this time XP and hourly wage. And how this value came from here, XP 0, hourly wages 10. So just like this, we have increased the parameters. Now super name age energy, this implies that I have taken the same name age energies of the person class in the worker class. Now adding this dot XP and this dot hourly wages to this particular class, and go to work will increase the experience points. Okay. Now the third part is, hope you are getting it. Now the third part is code an intern object, an intern function, then constructing new intern. As they said already, everything is written. Okay, you just need to understand the lines and make it code. Const new intern is equal to new worker Bob 20 and energy is this. All right. Now new intern will go to work. Run the go to work method on the intern object. New intern is what? This is object created. So you have to keep this in mind that this is the object created of the new worker class with name Bob 21 and 110. Now new intern will go to work, then return new intern as they have shown, then return the intern object. Alright, the fourth task is about the manager. What's going on? Yeah. Hope it's correct now. Code a manager object. Same. We have a manager object with a new fields. Everything is shown here. Okay, name is Alice 30, 120, 130. I just shown the parameters like this. Then do something fun. Then return manager object. Let me check if there is something to write. The program is running fine. I am not calling it, so it's not showing anything. Okay, this is the object-oriented programming in JavaScript. Hope you get this to know, or you can pause anytime something is not clear. You can ask in comment. Now, yes, this is also done. So the thing is, this is easy one, and if you have a grasp on array and object iteration, this will be a cakewalk for you. So let me first show how the things are in readme.md. Open preview. Hope it don't show error. Okay, it will not showing it. It is not showing error. That's a good thing. You can view it in editor layout and split up. Yeah, you can write 2 columns. That would be fine. Just paste this over here, drag this over here, cross this out, and make these arrangements. Okay, now let's talk about this. Let me give more space. Anyways, let's do it. So the task is iterate over an array. We are already given this. You are given an array of dairy products. and create a log dairy function within it. Console log each and every item using for of loop. Okay, so you have already given this variable dairy, the array, the cheese, sour cream, milk, and the function is log dairy. So how to write this? For var items of dairy, we are checking each and every items, console log that item, and just need a con to log dairy, so to get each and every item. That's what they were expecting the output. I will show the output in the end, because other tasks are also done simultaneously and will be shown on the output. You are given the following starter code. This is the starter code again of the const animal. So this is const animal can jump true, const bird object create, all everything is written over here. I just copy pasted this till here. Then they are asking to create a function bird can. So I have created a function bird can. What a bird can? Loop over the bird object property console log each one using the for of loop. Finally call the function bird can to see the output of the console. Okay, so for const props of object.keyBird, remember this first of all. So I have written this using for of just iterate object's own property. If you read it, it is already clear that you have the expected out of can fly and has feathers. So if you want only these two output, because most of the student will be thinking that how can this can jump will not be shown. Okay, the problem is if you write like this, let me show you this, const props in bird. So I have written bird. Okay, and you will see I have written a dollar over here. I have written something, this kind of syntax over here, because you will know that both of them are same. Okay, whichever thing you like easily, you will go head on to that. So if you write props plus, it is a concatenator, and we have a colon, the same thing to show to give the expected output. And here you can write like this with a dollar and curly braces props is a curly braces bird props, whatever the thing you like. Okay, just don't forget these backtracks. I don't know it is backtrack or something else. So this is const props in bird. You will get the output of these three. So if you want only two, that is has feather, can fly and has feather, so you have to write object.keys of birds. Okay, let me show you the output here. So first, what they have shown is all the array elements, then milkshake, then can fly true, has feather true is the task 1, task 2 output, then this is a task 3rd output. Okay, so that's how things are going, and hope you got this and hope you got to know something new. I have used in the first lab also this one, but now it is clear that both are same. Let's go to the other part. This is the module case. So quiz part are quite easier but less valuable, because the more you practice while coding, that will be more important. So let's see this programming paradigms and view this. Okay, so till that time, let this code also open. So variable declare using let can be reassigned, because let can be reassigned, const cannot be. Okay, and second one is if you print 33 will be the output, no doubt, because the first this will run. Then second thing is var will be shown 33. X is defined in the global scope. What will be print out in this code? So if you see this, you will get to know that the answer is 10, because super.getHere will use the 2 value and 5 to the 10. So 10 is the output. Talking about what will be print out when the following code run, same thing. here I think yes, I have done the mistake. The answer is Groll. So watch, uh, stop this, and you will understand why Groll is shown, because while using a super class, you have used the same one, but after that you have initialized it to Groll. So Groll will be the extended thing. Okay. We're talking about, consider the code snippet. What will be the value of B? So A is assigned to 1, B is assigned to 2. So the value of B is 2. Destructuring. Okay. Now what will be printed out when the following code run? So these are triple dots. Count triple dot food. The out, the output is burger, fries, and null. They're asking about the length. So this is 3. Because the rest operator, triple dot, allows a function to accept an indefinite amount of parameters. That means, like, often we write triple dot in the end, or we write etc. It means more parameters can be assigned. The number is not fixed. The length property of the food will return 3 because 3 parameters are passed. Okay, so if there are 3 parameters, the length will be 3. Hope you got this. Talking about 7th. Yes, this was quite tricky one, because yeah, you might forget that whether it is elements or elements. So get elements by class name, get elements by ID, and query selector. All 3 are correct only. Other are not. Remember, when you use these kind of things in your code, you will definitely learn this. Which of the following method convert a JavaScript object to and from a JSON string? Then JSON.parse, JSON.stringify will do the work. Talking about letter A, letter B, this is uncaught type error because this is a const one. Remember. So what is constructor? A function that is called to create an instance of the object. If you want to make an instance of the object, you should use a constructor function. You could read about details in the videos. So this is writing a unit test. This is quite crazy one. This is quite new one. If you know JavaScript but haven't experienced any industrial work, because quality testing and quality assurance, these are kind of things you have to do. So let me tell you what they have shown over here. You have to install Jest, and every command is written over here. Okay, so they are saying you have to install Jest, and it should be a dependency. So what you can do, you can simply install it using npm Jest, and things will go fine. Like in terminal, you can write npm Jest, I'm sorry, you have to install it. So npm install. That's how the Jest is installed, and I have already installed it. But every time you open this lab, you have to install it. So no need to worry about this. So when you check in package.json, you will see how dependency is Jest. So this is what they want. Okay, if this is the dependency, you can put it here if you are fitting. Okay, so this is the script, and this is the dependency. You have to write Jest over here. So the test is Jest in the script. Then talking about the times2.js, this is a very simple one. This is a basic function. Basically, they are trying to help you in doing and making test cases. So I have created a function times2. It implies that a number will be multiplied by 2 anytime this function is called. Then you have to export this. As they have mentioned, everything is written. Okay, so no need to worry. This is also written that you have to place the script yes, then multiply to function, then export the times2 function as a module. So how to export? Module.exports times2. After exporting, you should head over here. Then that's how the things are created as a test. So first return the number times 2. So I return the number times 2. Then with this, times 2, if called 10, it will be to be 20. If this is true, it means you you have passed the test case. Okay, so you should here you don't have to run. You have to first go to terminal, and I think you have to write npm test. I'm not sure. I just forget what I have done. Okay, so problem with loading the package. Don't worry about this. You have to just test the script using npm, and it will show that things are quite correct. Okay, the test case is passed because the output will this will produce is 20, and this is also 20, so the test case will pass. Just like you do any coding question in HackerRank or any other coding platform, their test cases are getting passed by this way. So this was all about unit test. Now few more. Don't worry, I will do this as quickly as I can. Okay, so this actually takes months to do. That's why if you really want to understand and have a deep knowledge in this, you should explore each and everything. And it's not like a one video thing. I am doing this so that everything is compiled up to you, and you will feel you will get the resources, everything on one place. So this is the questions of testing. So if you don't know testing, you should try. You should watch each and every video. And what is unit testing? Unit testing revolves around the idea of having separate small pieces of code that are easy to test. Okay, so this focuses on units. Then expected is true because 10 minus 4 is 6. That is success. Then what is end-to-end testing? Tries to imitate how a user might interact with your application. Then code coverage is the major percentage of code is covered by tests. Actually, this is the whole semester of a computer science student of quality assurance in testing. So this is not a easy or few seconds thing, but I am just going through questions, so it looks, but you should know because code coverage also have some formulas, and you have to deal with some things which I'm not showing, that branch testing also covers. Node.js can be used to build web application, true. Backends. Then multiply. This will fail because it is not actually multiplying anything. It is just returning the first value. Okay, this is npm. As you have seen, this is package.json. All the requirements are here. Then this is end-to-end testing. A person on your team want to help testing, but he don't know how to write code. So he must help in end-to-end testing because this is how the user imitates. So user don't know how to write code. We believe this, and we just show them the UI thing. This is called mocking. What is called mocking? Of separating the code that you are testing from its related dependency. Mocking allow developer to stimulate the behavior dependent code during tests. So we don't need to work on the original code. We just mock it out and simulate the behavior. So this was about testing part. Little lemon. Okay, again an error. So this is this can take around 10-15 minutes if I go deep into it, because this was the original project which at the end of this we are supposed to submit, or this will be our capstone project. So you should give your precious time to this project first. Okay, hope you understand. Let me clear the last one first, so that the only thing left is build little lemon recipe. So in this was the programming with JavaScript final grade quiz. So it contains each and every module of weeks in jumbled way. So what will be the output of this? I've told you many times, this will be a blue because not true means false, so it will be blue. What will the output of the JavaScript? This is 23. no doubt, because it is variable. Okay, then talking about this, it is what? Boolean, because comparison is doing. This will result in true value, which is Boolean. Now this will return orange. You know why? Because it is not equal written over here. So everything greater than 20 or 20 will be else part. Then what is the following JavaScript code output? Now you should check how it is coming. I have written it in notebook and then tried to try run this. So I had get heat. So the loop will run 4 times and each time to add it to the result. Therefore it will be the output. Now this will show a circle because again the same thing. Through arrow we will go to the catch one and circle is shown. Output of this code snippet is 510 as I have already mentioned. And what is the output of this code? 200. Okay, because whenever car.mileage is called, it will show this. This is another variable. Remember, don't get confused with this. Then you use the pop method on an array to remove the last item from it. True. Push adds pops remove from the array last item. What is the first argument passed to the add event listener function? Describing the type of event. Just click. So I've already told you about this in my JavaScript course also. You can check the playlist out and you will be comfortable with it because I have shown the output, how things are working. Then how can you add HTML attribute to an HTML element using JavaScript? By invoking the setAttribute method. So this is again a thing JavaScript help us to understand. This is setAttribute ID and sub ID. Then what does this code do? Function add5. So they define add5 function and export it to a node module so that it can be used in other files. So at last they are exporting it to node module. That's how we export things. Okay, these were the 12 questions and things are done. And one last thing left. This is the little lemon thing. Okay. So drag it here. Now it looks better. Yeah. So the little lemon recipe maker was the thing which we are doing it from the first lab. Every step, you should read all the steps at least 3 times because then it will be a cakewalk for you. At first I was like, there are so many steps and I don't know when and where, how and why should I do like this to get a perfect score. But believe me, I have got 100 grades in this. Okay, it means I got 100% in this. And just by reading it thrice or 4 times, whatever you prefer, in the function get prices, you are given parameter of text boolean. Okay, so this is what they have already given to me. So I have not written this till here. This. Okay, so everything is written. So actually what they are doing is, what they are trying to do is, if the person is first thing is discount. So I will let me make it very easy for you because going from each and every step and then trying to explain better than this is to explain it all at once so that you get an idea. So these are this data or the menu, and this is the tax that will be deducted if text boolean is true. Okay, so while implementing get prices, now I suggest you to read each and everything. I am pausing step 5 to step 7. Then from here you can see step 8, 9, 10, then step 11, step 12. Okay, now so get price is what? Doing something to get the price of it, and it depends on the text boolean. Tax boolean means if there is a tax on particular item, then the tax will be multiplied to the data price. Okay, and the final price will be shown. So for const dish of this data, question already says this. Okay, so what I am doing, let final price, I am taking final price every time because I will get initialize it to the initial value of it get 0. So if text boolean is true, the final price equal to this dot price, that is the price, this one. For example, rice with veggies price is 8.65. multiplied by the text, that is 1.20. So if the text is true, else if text is false, you should only show the this dot price, not multiply it with the text. Else, if it is not showing true or false, you should write this. You need to pass a boolean. Okay, they have already written this, that you need to pass the boolean thing, because either it can be a true, yes, this, everything is written, you just have to make a, you have to paste it. Okay, so either it will be true or false. If anything else shows, you have to print this out. Now console log dish name, see how the things are written. Dish, then the dish name, the value currently looped over dish, then the price, and final price. Okay, so dish dot name shows every dish at times. So the price is final price. Now get discount thing helps in getting discount. Like when you order much, you get more discount. Function is get discount text boolean guess. So if there is tax boolean, so what they have done is that implemented a get discount function, and here they have shown a tax boolean and guess if there is a tax. So get prices will do according to what the tax shows. If the tax is true, it will assign the tax and then show the price. So this will call the previous function. Okay, that's why we just need to call this only. Get discount will call the get price, and after that it will show the discount of like this. Like if the it will see the guest, if type of guest, if it is number and greater than 0 and smaller than 30, let discount is equals to 0. Okay, so initially discount is 0. If guests are less than 5, it means discount is 5. Else if guests are greater than equal to 5, the discount is 10. What about 30? Because they are not able to serve 30 customers and more than that. So it should be less than 30. Then console log discount is plus discount. Okay, $10 or $5. Else console log the second argument must be between 0 to 30. Now we are just calling this, and it can be anything like, let me show true. Now if we run this, is it showing the output? Yes. So these are the dishes, and I have said that this is true and 3. True means the values are calculated after adding the tax. If I write it as false, you should play around this to understand this better. Okay. Oh, I've done some error. Yes. All right. So this is what the actual prices looks, and the discount is 5 because it is 3. If I, let's say, if I do it 30, what will be the output? At last, they are asking these kind of questions. That what happen if you don't pass any argument? What will happen if you pass values? If you don't pass any argument, they will not show anything. Let me first show this, that it should be between, as you have seen, the second argument must be between 0 and 30. Like if we don't write anything, what will happen? Let's see. So you need to pass a boolean to get a price call, and the second argument must be the number. So they are just going to the else part of the thing. And if we pass a not expected value, like I was trying this one, let's see what will happen to this. Okay, so this is showing the actual price of it, and the second argument must be number between this and that. Alright, hope you understand it and hope you got this. You can check the whole code and don't just blindly copy paste it. Understand it, then write it by yourself. That's how get discount is implemented. That's how get prices is implemented. You can pause it and understand it, And I think I have gone through each and every part, and hope you got to learn everything which I know or which I can explain. So this is all about this particular course. Hope the things are correct now. You get everything now, and that's it. That's it. So this was the programming with JavaScript experience in this particular meta course, and I think it is a good thing to learn or brush up your skills. And we are uh, we are on another step of completion of this course. So for the whole specialization, you have to do 9 courses, and each and every course take their own time. That's why it is a 6-month course, and I am trying to show to give everything I have learned from a particular course in one video. So that's why videos are going long. But I think version control will not be long because it was a shorter one. But if you already know, then only, because you have to understand, you have to learn first the commands thing. Okay, so these are the 9 steps, and we are progressing. So congrats and thank you for your time. See you in the next one.